Good morning to you. It's 10:40 a.m. That sounds mental saying that going to a home game because it's 12 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday. Crazy. But anyways, big game. Massive game. Chelsea. Battle for the Champions League spots between the two and them. Let's do the short drive. Let's get into the 2 hour. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful. About 20 degrees with a small breeze. But team news is out and that there's 2 changes. Kieran Trippier does not make it, which is a shame. That's down to his injury. But Anthony Gordon comes in at that starting lineup, and so does Sven Botman. Now, interestingly, what formation are Newcastle playing here? Are they playing 4 at the back, or are they playing with wing backs? Is it 3 in possession? Is it 5 out of possession? Or is it flat back 4? Right then, so I've got myself at St James's Park. I'm just walking past the 2 statues. Obviously, this has been billed as a huge game, and rightly so, because I think that the winner doesn't necessarily take it all, but one massive step in to the Champions League. And obviously we're seeing Aston Villa win. Nottingham Forest played later today, and so do Arsenal, who we could potentially catch. It's very tight at the top of the Premier League. A draw, I don't feel, does anyone a real good favour, so I think Newcastle gonna have to win this afternoon. The sunshine is absolutely beaming. Beautiful day. Black and white everywhere. It is a joyous scene in Newcastle. As we're inside the ground, the lads are warming up. Team news came out, of course, as I touched upon. So we'll keep an eye on those 2 injuries. There is some speculation that Willock and Trippier might be out for the next couple of games, which will rule them out for this season. Joe Linton was in the crowd today, so we might see him back, but we'll have to wait and see. But look, I think if Newcastle were to score early, they would go on and dominate. Of course, they did do that, which will come to the goal celebration very shortly. But look, I want to give a massive shout out to War Flags, because their display today was absolutely sensational. Or just breathtaking. Look at this, man. Absolutely incredible. And this is a 12 p.m. kickoff, remember. The people who live further afield have got to set off really early for a home game. It's not a away day. 12 p.m. kickoff. I feel for the Chelsea fans. But, as I say, Newcastle got off to a flying start thanks to Sandro Tonali. And then Nicolas Jackson received a red card for an elbow to the head of Sven Botman, and of course Newcastle fans are taking the mickey by waving them bye. But then it got half-time, Newcastle were 1-0 up, and it was a case of go on then, go and get a second one, let's kill the game off. It took such a long time to come. Towards the end of the match, Bruno Guimaraes' deflected shot looped in over Robert Sanchez, but in all honesty, Chelsea were the better side second half. First half it was Newcastle, and when you consider they've only got 10 men, you can still see that Chelsea are a real threat. But thankfully, Bruno Guimaraes killed the game off. As the fans clap the players off and the players clap the fans off, this was a massive, monumentous win for Newcastle. Considering Nottingham Forest couldn't beat Leicester City, considering Manchester City couldn't beat Southampton, and Arsenal failed to beat Liverpool, Newcastle realistically could finish second, which is madness. Who do they play next week? You've guessed it, it's Arsenal. Win that game, Newcastle will be second in the table. That is incredible, man. Absolute mental. But Newcastle United picked up 3 massive points today as the fans start to head out. A lot of them won't be going home. It's still early. It's only 2 o'clock. They'll be heading to the bars, the restaurants. Some might be going back to work. Some might be having the rest of the day off, the weekend off, with it being a Sunday. But who knows? And as I'm walking down with the fans, everyone in high spirit, everyone absolutely buzzing with the 3 points. It wasn't the best performance in the world, no, that doesn't matter. Most importantly, it was to get 3 points, and we did it. Newcastle United are 1 step closer to Champions League football. Arsenal next, then it's Everton back at St James's Park. How are the lads, and thanks for watching.